See if we can get some people in here go live. Start sits. How many people are going to come? That'd be a great question. If we can get the diehard 10s to come in, the toasts of the world, I'll be ecstatic. See if people can come in. Come on. Let's get someone in here. Let's get someone in here. Who's it going to be? Toast! I knew it was going to be you. How'd I fucking know? What up, Bars? Woo! Actually, I knew we were going to get the dedicated ones here. We'll talk football for the next like 10 minutes in here, maybe. What's good, guys? We talk. Any fantasy thoughts today? Any football hot takes for Week 13? What do we got? What are we thinking? Anything? Eagles winning a blowout. Why do you say that? Blowout. That's a crazy take. I don't know about a blowout. I could see the Niners coming in and just routing the Eagles before the Eagles blowing out the Niners. The Niners are too good of a team to get blown out. Bars, why do you think that? Let me know. Why do we think that they're going to get blown out? Should I put Achane or Mostert? I think I'd rather start. I just trust Mostert more, but Achane is so much sexier to play. Let's start Achane. Fuck it. Well, is it must win or is it, what are we doing? Is it a must win game? How do we feel? Obviously, do we need a ceiling play? Do we need a floor play? Are we going up against someone that's like has a way better team? Do we just need magically 30 points? What do we think? Also, let's see. Also, college football playoff just came out, right? Washington, Texas, Bama, Mish. Thoughts on that? Bars, I'm still waiting for you to let me know why you think the Eagles are going to blow out the Niners today. Still waiting on that. Anything? Stack the box and make Purdy beat the Eagles. I could see it, but Purdy can beat you. Purdy's a good enough quarterback. We've seen him be able to beat teams. So I could definitely see look, I could see it going any which way. I think the under hits. I don't even know. Let's see what the line is. Let's go to FanDuel because that's the best place to place your bets. Let's see. I don't think Purdy can beat the Eagles with our pass rush. Yeah, but I would say that about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts struggles against pass rushing teams when they blitz him, and the Niners have a better front. So it's going to be close. It's going to be a close game. I know you're an Eagles fan, but I don't know. You see the Alabama versus Georgia game? Dude, the Alabama-Georgia game was a great game. I didn't like the fact that Jalen Milroe gave a Jalen Hurts quote because it didn't hit as hard. But, hey, I'm all for it if that's how you feel. Should I play Hurst? Is that Jalen Hurts or Tua? I think Tua's in a great spot, but there's no reason I don't want to. There's no reason I'm benching Jalen Hurts. Like he's starting for me every single week. The Eagles have a better D-line. Bars. I think the Niners have a better D-line. I do. Eric Armstead, Nick Bosa, fucking Chase Young, Javon Hargrave. I think the Eagles are good. Don't get me wrong, but I think the Niners have a better defense. Let's call that what it is. The Niners are fucking loaded. Also, you have Fred Warner back there. Like, if you get Shaq Leonard, even though he's older, I could make an argument for the Eagles' defense. But I think the Niners have a better defense. Yeah, see, Toast agrees. Toast says the Niners have a better one, even though he just deleted it. Young didn't do anything against the Eagles in Washington, but that's Washington. Like, we gotta ski. Like, Let's see today. How about that? Are you, Bars, are you on TikTok? Are you going to come watch with us? We're going to be, it's actually going to be on YouTube as well. We're going to be live streaming for Eagles-Niners, so that'll be fun. Let's talk shit. Come back, 4:25. We're going to be in the office watching with Jack, Felipe, and Matan. Tank Dell or Nico Collins? Going to go with Tank. Like, Tank's just been good, but if you have both, that's amazing. I'm going to lean towards Tank, though. Just has had a ceiling, has had a floor. He gets targeted down the field. Both are amazing. Who else are your wide receivers, Psycho? Who else are we working with? Also, if you guys can hit that like button, it helps out tremendously. Hey, makes us look good. I know there's only 6 of you guys, but the six of you guys, we really appreciate you guys. You guys have always been coming and tuning into this shit. So Bar said, no, I'm going to be at my family's house for the game. You could tune in, though. You could take a look, You could just pop in, say hello, take a gander. Dolphins win 38-17. Could easily see that. I think the Dolphins' defense is better than 17 points, but could easily see that. Psycho, who else do you have? Who are your other wide receivers? Appreciate it. I know someone just hit the like button. I appreciate you guys doing that. Also, if the 6 of you guys, six, see, now there's 6 likes. See, everyone's super kind. If you want to go bet, make sure to go to the link in our bio. I think you should be able to get it on YouTube. Go to the link in our bio. FanDuel is running a promo right now. Bet $5 on your team. Get $150 in bonus bets if the money line hits, if your team wins. So that's a promo only with us at Caps Off. So make sure to go bet that right now. The link is in our bio. Issa March said Puka, Cup, or James Conner need a flex. Going to go with Cooper Kupp. Highest ceiling out of all of them. But watch, Cooper Kupp, he's the best talent out of all of them. Let's clarify that. When it comes to Puka, I don't think we thought early on Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua can both be serviceable at the same time. But I'm just going to go with the guy with the higher ceiling. There's no other wide receivers in fantasy outside of Tyreek Hill that has the ceiling of Tyreek Hill, right? And that's Cooper Kupp. I think, yes, Amon-Ra can go off any given Sunday. A.J. Brown could go off, yada, yada. But Cooper Kupp is Cooper Kupp. So I'm going to start Cooper. Psycho said he has Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Adam Thielen, Christian Kirk, Josh Downs. I'll be honest. I might start Nico over Christian Kirk. I think Calvin Ridley, with Zay Jones in, Calvin Ridley is the wide receiver that I want in Jacksonville. I think Tank Dell and Nico, that game feels like it could be a shootout. One of them is going to eat. So the last thing you'd want to do is kind of not fully, be in on that game, I would say. Josh Downs is also in a great spot. Thielen's in a great spot today. My guess is you're starting Tank Dell, Adam Thielen, and probably Christian Kirk. But yeah. Toe said, should he start Trevor Lawrence or Tua? I think Tua is an amazing spot. Let's go Tua. The problem is with Tua, he has no rushing upside, and Trevor has rushing upside. He's scored rushing touchdowns. He's looked so good as of late. Toast, do you want to support someone on primetime, or do you want to just put someone in and have a floor? I think Tua is going to come away with 2 touchdowns on the ground, or 2 touchdowns obviously throwing. It depends. If you want a floor play or a ceiling play, I think Trevor's the ceiling play. I think Tua is the floor play. But I also like a lot. I know it sounds crazy, but a lot of my lineup decisions, if it's a toss-up and I don't know who to choose and they're both the same, I just throw the person in who's playing on primetime because I like watching guys on primetime. It gives me more reason to watch. So that would make the argument for Trevor Lawrence, obviously. Tua, 1 o'clock against the Commies. Barr said, if I'm the Eagles, though, I do the brotherly shove the whole first drive and wear the 49ers D out. Can't say that's a good strategy. I could be wrong. But if I'm Nick Sirianni, if I am an Eagles fan, and I'm not, I wouldn't want that. Christian is my flex. I'll switch it. Look, I think Christian Kirk could be good, but with Calvin Ridley, with Zay Jones in, Calvin Ridley's been the biggest benefactor of it. Christian Kirk's going to have his days, but I think Calvin Ridley's the wide receiver I prefer rest of season with Zay Jones healthy. If Zay Jones is healthy, if Zay Jones is not healthy, I prefer Christian Kirk. I don't know why. It's just something about him playing in the slot. But yeah, I don't mind starting Tank Down Nico Collins, but start who you want. I support you. You got good wide receivers. Bars, I'm with you, but we're not doing the brotherly shove the whole time. What are we doing? I want it because the Eagles have other players out of that formation. Yeah, other plays you're saying. Out of that formation. Yeah, but let's come on. Let's not get too cute with the brotherly shove. On the brotherly shove, you're getting 1 yard max. That's it. That's all we're getting from the brotherly shove. So that's all we're accomplishing. Maybe if we're inside the 1, we could run it a few times and we don't get it, but that's I think all I would do. We got any other fantasy questions we want to talk about? Play some bets. Anyway, they get 3 yards. They also could get 1 yard. You also haven't gone up against this Niners team yet, so I wouldn't be. Don't be too sure. What are some hot takes for today? Any thoughts on the games? Any bets we like? Let's talk about something. Allegedly, FSU players are livid that they're not in the playoffs, which makes sense. Dallas scares me more than the Niners. Dude, the top 3 in the NFC is just loaded. Cowboys look amazing right now. They're playing, I never thought I'd say this, but when the Cowboys are blowing out teams, that scares me, right? It's the same with the Dolphins. it's not a sustainable way to beat teams. I want to see that, can you beat me in various ways? Dak is playing at an MVP level. Dak right now deserves the MVP. The Cowboys should scare you. The Niners should scare you, though, as well. Like, the Niners are, let's give them credit where credit's due. They are a damn good team. Let's see. There's a video going around right now from a Tennessee or from a Florida State watch party. Interesting text. Imagine if the NFL took the Eagles out from postseason play in 2017 because MVP candidate Carson Wentz got hurt. It's a good point. I want to see this video by Clayton. They're tweeting a video for... Michigan, a video. I guess everyone was obviously watching to see when the selection committee dropped it, and Michigan saw that they were playing Bama and they didn't cheer. It was silent.
Devastated and heartbroken, devastated, and I'm sure there is a lot of anger in Tallahassee as a result of this. Just a terribly unfortunate set of circumstances. They left Mike Norvell, who has done a fabulous job.
Oh, Toe's got a comment. Packers upset Chiefs? Yeah. I mean, I picked the Packers. Everyone else picked the Chiefs. Look, the Chiefs should win this game. Let's call it what it is. But the Packers have been looking good. You're at home. There's something about home underdogs that intrigue me a lot. That's why I like the Saints today in a good spot. That's why I like the Patriots are in a good spot. I think like one of these teams is definitely going to upset someone. I think I could see the Chiefs also being a team that could be on upset watch, but they should win this game. Bart said he roots for Alabama and they shouldn't be in the college football playoff. You have to have an SEC team in the college football playoff. The ACC was easy as shit this year. Like, I get it. Undefeated team should be in there. Won their conference. I understand, but Alabama or Georgia had to be in there. Psycho said, I'm playing Baker Mayfield, David Montgomery, Brian Robinson, Tank Dell, Adam Thielen, Travis Kelce, Nico Collins, Matt Gay, Dolphins defense. I love that. Whopper said Houston Javante. What about it? Nico or Tank. I prefer Tank, Felix. I prefer Tank slightly. But I think you can't go wrong with either. Bar said, let's be real, the underdog upset is Patriots over Chargers. I agree. Oh, damn, not what I meant to too drunk at 10 a.m. Let's go, Whopper, you dog. Houston Javante, let's go. Yeah, Bama's going to roll over Michigan. When they announced that Michigan played Alabama, Michigan players were silent. They're going to get steamrolled by Alabama. Jesus. It's setting up to be a Bama-Texas championship. That would be a good national championship. We need more playoff teams. So, yeah, Michigan, Washington, Texas, Bama. Washington, Texas is also going to be a good game. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith tweeted this, which I actually agree with. He said, the only person you could, like Florida State, they should blame TCU. If they hadn't gotten destroyed 65-7 in a national title game last year, things would have been different. Like, they don't want the potential of another slaughter because FSU doesn't have a quarterback. Toe said he can start 4 running backs. Mostert, Achane, Gibbs, or Singletary. Who should I start? I would start Mostert, Achane, and Gibbs. Fuck it. Mostert or Achane could easily have both good games. We've seen that happen. Psycho said, last week Tank had less yards and almost had more points with less receptions. I think this week Tank has a shot at taking more points than Nico. I just think Tank is someone that has shown a floor, has shown a ceiling. He gets targeted down the field. Him and CJ have a good rapport. I prefer Tank rest of season over Nico. Bar said there needs to be 6 teams. I think there needs to be 8 or 12. And good thing we'll see that next year. Toe said I meant 3. Yeah, start 3. Don't start Singletary. Let's start Achane. Let's start Mostert. And let's start Jahmyr Gibbs. We're going to be, what was I going to say? Oh, we're going to be live streaming at 4:25 today. Niners, Eagles, if you could tune in on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitter, come hang out with us. Come watch the game with us. We're going to be shooting the shit. Let's talk some football. Graciani said, playoffs push, boys. Hey, 2 weeks left. This week and next. Let's try and make a playoff push. What are your thoughts on this rule? Start Chase or Godwin? Got to be Jamar Chase. I'm always starting Jamar Chase. Better talent. I don't get too cute with who the quarterback is. I prefer Jamar Chase any week over Chris Godwin, every single week. In one of my leagues, we have a rule where 7 teams make the playoffs. First seed gets a bye, but that 7th seed that makes it is not the team that makes it with the 7th best record. It's the team with the most points for out of the teams that are going to miss the playoffs. So theoretically, you could be in last place. You could have 0 wins, but you could have the most points for and be super unlucky and have the most points against and make the playoffs. So it was kind of a chance for teams to stay in it, still make trades, so we incentivize. It's a cool rule. I highly recommend it for everyone. Do you think D-Hop is worth it to pick up? Yeah, I would definitely pick up D-Hop if he's on the wire. Still going to be good. Like, he's going to be hit or miss, but there's not many good options on the wire. D-Hop is a good option to have. Do you think D-Hop is worth it for Josh Downs? So I think the question was drop Josh Downs for D-Hop. Probably not, but it can't go wrong with either. Say less. Thank you, Adam Finn's winning 40-10. Love you, Graciani. Love you, Alex. Listener, league next year, bro, let me get in with y'all. Come in. I'm down. You know what we should do next year is like a DFS league all together where every week we all try and put together a lineup, and then the winner week over week or the winner at the end of the season with the best record obviously gets like a big payout. We'll do next year. So stay tuned. Obviously keep tuning into our stuff, but we'll do that next year. It might be too hard because it would have to be like a 36-person league. So I think next year it'd be best to do like a DFS where we can all play and get an allotted amount of money. We'll do a partnership with like DraftKings or something, hopefully. But as of right now, we're working with FanDuel a ton. We love FanDuel. It's the only sportsbook we use. So if you guys are betting on today's action, make sure to go to the link in our bio. Bet with FanDuel, best sportsbook. They're running a promo right now. Bet $5 on your team. Get $150 in bonus bets if the money line hits, if your team wins. So only get that with us. Hit the link in our bio. I'm going to sign off right now, though, because I have to piss. Let's call it what it is. All right? We got 7 minutes till kickoff, 6 minutes till kickoff. Hey, let's have a great Sunday, all right? Week 13, let's go make the playoffs. Will Cam Newton be a Hall of Famer? Who the fuck knows? He could be. But let's do biggest loser draft, playable players, but person with the lowest wins. I like that. All right, I might drop in later. Thanks for the help. Peace. Love you, Psycho. Hey, I want to see everyone at 425 for the Niners-Eagles game, all right? I'll see you later. Hey, Toast, fins up. Let's go, baby.